Hello everyone, Okta here, and today we are playing some more Space Engineers. This is episode 3, and in episode 2 we built this mining box here. It's our mining ship and it looks like a box, and therefore the name. But hey, what are we going to do in this episode? I do feel like this station is a little bit boring. I think we have to upgrade this station a little bit, and that is what we are going to do. So, the problem we have right now, I was mining for some time yesterday and I got quite a lot of materials, but what I had to do to get the iron and everything back to the base was I had to walk back and forth like this and place it into the refinery, and that is way too much manual job. So there is actually a thing in the game that is called this one. I think it's the extractor or ejector. I think it's the connector. You can connect it. It's like a docking port to transport items, and then you need some of these conveyor tubes. So that is what we're going to do. I have made some of them. It's kind of like a big grind though, but we'll get some of them over here. Okay. And then we open the menu here. You can see when you produce something, you just click on the material you want. You just click there and it will get all the parts. But I have already made quite a lot of parts. So what we're going to do is we are going to check. We need a plate, interior plate. So let's bring some interior plates and actually start placing out the things we need. Okay. So the plan is to have it all from this side like that. So I will have... we need a steel plate too. Alright then. I should maybe turn on the light. There we go. Let's see here. So you can kind of drag items and everything over, but let's see here now. If you hold control and click a little bit, you can get some of them over. I think that's fully everything we need. So let's try to place the things we need. So we need one there, and then my plan was to have the conveyor here. So that will connect all the systems together. Then we will use one of these. We can rotate it by clicking on delete like that, and then we place another one over here that goes into the refinery, and we want to rotate that part a little bit as well like that. And on this side we use one there. Here though, I think we'll just directly connect it into the connector. So we'll bring a connector as well, and we will try to place it here. Like that, I think you place it. So now everything we have to do is weld this whole system together, and we should have the whole process automatic now, which is very good. The thing is, it takes ages to make every block, so I think in maybe next episode we'll make a new assembler. I don't think we need a refinery for now. The refinery process is alright. Let's see here now. So we want to produce, I think, one more of these curved conveyor tube. And you see we need some cobalt and iron. Do we have any cobalt here? I don't think we have. So we might have to bring some. We have some iron though. So we'll need to get some more cobalt if we don't have it here. Let's see here. Do we have any cobalt? We don't. So let's go for a small mining trip as well later on. But for now, I think we can kind of start welding some of these things together. So you see, I have some items in my inventory now, and if I use the welder here, it will kind of start to build up. So we'll need some construction components. So we'll just drag some over here. We have more than enough, and then we can keep welding here. And they will need some motors and bulletproof glass, but I do think we have the most of it. Oops, we needed some more of these, I think. Yeah, 40 of them should be enough. Now we need a motor. So you just keep doing things like this. However, we do have the most materials on us already, so we could just use it on the other ones here. We don't have enough with that. We do have some of that. But you see, you just keep grinding. It's a very slow process, but eventually you can build one of these welders you can fit on the ship and use the ship inventory to do so. So you won't have to go back and forth between your inventory and there. So I will keep working a little bit. I think we'll go for a small mining trip actually. So let me find some cobalt and I will show you more then. Okay, so it seems like we have a problem. I've been flying around on all these asteroids, but I cannot really find the ore. So there's something in the game called ore detector. And you place it on the ship and you will be able to see ores 50 blocks away from you on the HUD. So we will have to produce one of those. So that is what we are going to do. So if you go into the production and then small blocks, then you try to find it. It looks like that. That's the ore detector. And click craft. It will make all the materials you need. So we need a motor. That is more or less what we need. So we'll be able to place it here. But first of all, I think we'll remove this lamp or spotlight we have here, because we need some place in the center to make it look symmetrical. So that is what I'm going to do. Hopefully this is more or less done now. It is. So we are going to grab all of the new items we got and just, you know, use it. We could take 10 of them. So we are going to place it here where we had the lamp before, there in the middle. And we are going to use the welder and weld it on. Turns out we need more steel plates, but I will go and get that later on. That is actually what the thing looks like, and I think it looks quite cool. Let's go get some steel plates. I do think we crafted more of them. Here we go. And we place it here again now, and we are almost done. Take a little bit of time, but now we'll be able to see all the ores, hopefully. Let's jump into the ship. Let's press P and get something going. So now we can see all the ores again. Strangely enough, before you could kind of do a tube. Wow, this is awesome. Wow, why didn't I do this before? You can all see it, guys. It will be super easy to find the materials you need now. So I will be trying to find the cobalt we need to keep crafting our amazing station. Here we found some. Let's dig into it here and see how it goes. So right now it's just stone, so we could just right click. And I think this is cobalt. Let's see here, if we press E, it is cobalt. Good. So now we'll just be mining here some cobalt, you know. We need quite a lot of it, and why not take quite a lot of it at the same time? So I will be mining here for a little bit. Coming in for landing with a whole bunch of cobalt. I mined for a few minutes, and here we go. Coming in to land, press P, and there we go. It's a very nice ship. It's small and mobile, so we are going to get all the cobalt we mined into the system. So we're going to use this one here. Here's the cobalt, some of it at least, and we're just gonna place it here into the refinery a few times. It will take some time to get a bunch of cobalt, but once we do, we are able to build our nice looking station, or at least the system for the conveyor belts. Very good. And there we go, the connector is done, everything else is done. I actually just went ahead and finished it. It took me about 30 minutes. It's such a grind to get all the materials you need. I did something here though, can you, oh well. But now we have the connector here. We just need one on the ship as well, I think. Everything is working here. Like now we can access everything from here. You see, here's the small cargo container. We can just drag something over from the assembler and drag it over there again. I mean, we can do whatever we want now. So that's very nice. So what we actually have to do now is we have to get one of these connectors onto the ship as well. So where is the connector now again? Here it is. We need some iron ingots. That's alright though, because I just finished some here. Now it should be producing the whole thing, and we are able to just fit it on later on. So where should we actually have it? I think it has to connect with the main cargo container. So if we get one of these connectors and also a small conveyor tube, I think we have the see here, we need a grinder, we need a welder, the conveyor thingy somewhere here, if I remember everything right. See here, it is. Oh wow, that's a... Hey guys, it turns out I actually had another conveyor here back in the ship, so I think we'll be using that. Hopefully it will just work if I place it against here, and we will have that ugly thing there in the back. Now we just have to weld it all together, shouldn't take that long. Okay guys, so now it's on. I think we could try to connect it to that one. So let's jump into the ship. We still have some things in the inventory, as you can see. So I wonder if we then go against the connector over here, if it will work the way we think it will. So we'll try to kind of go into it, like dock with the station. It's kind of hard. I don't know if you can. I think you can do it like that too. Let's see here. Wow, that's kind of hard to do now. Let's see here. If we can we connect? Can we connect with it? That looks quite good. Oh, something happened. Is things getting dropped off? Control panel, connector. How do we throw out on? I wonder how it works. Collect all off. Will it drop off? I mean, we could probably drag it over like that. We can't. So then it's probably not connected the right way right now. Do we have... Oh, we have to press P. Let's see here then. That's the assembler. That's the refinery. Everything seems to be connected here now. That is very exciting. So I can't drag it over there as well. We can't get anything over. I guess we have some problems with the connection then. Let's see here. Let's go to the connector again. And on. What happens if I try to drag now? So I think what we will have to do is we will have to add one conveyor tube on each side as well as that. So I will go ahead and do that. Okay, so we are done with that now too. The conveyor tube and everything is connected now. So it looks quite darn cool if you ask me here now. Let's jump into the ship and I can show you how it works. So right now in the ship we are using the more simple version of the conveyor tube. So that's why we cannot transfer items like this, but that's from my inventory anyways. So what we can do, however, I think we can maybe take something from there and put it into the cargo container. We can. So from my knowledge right now, what we have to do is we have to drag everything from that and then into the refinery like that. I mean, it's not really that much to do. You just drag it over and it will refine it. Maybe take some time, but I mean, it's good enough. It's very good. It will be super easy for us to get our items refined. So yeah, I think that is that for this episode. And we got a whole bunch of things done again. I mean, we aren't maybe getting too many things done in each episode, but we are getting somewhere, and that's the point with this. So now my question is to you guys. Do you have any suggestions on what we should do in the next episode? Right now, I don't really have any clue. We should maybe work a little bit more on the station, get another refinery up, maybe, or even the, what is it called now, the assembler. Or we could maybe go for some solar panels and battery power. We also have some wheels and everything. I mean, there's a lot of things to do in this game, and I have no clue what to do. So some suggestions would be very nice. Anyways, I'm Okta, and I'm out. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.